move my broom. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh, it doesn't show. Hi guys, I hope everyone is good. I greet you all in the name of our personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and I hope that you guys are fantastic. I know it's been ages. I know that I haven't been so consistent, like I'm just always here and there, but that is simply because, guys, I was securing this degree. I was securing this LLB. For those who don't know, I am a law student. Well, I was a law student, and yeah, I'm done. So I think I'll now have more time to focus on the channel and just entertaining you guys. Anyways, I don't want to make this video any long, so I'll just get straight to it. The scope of the video, right? I'm just going to be sharing a bit about my testimony this year and about how I saw God literally rise up to the standard of his spirit. This was not an easy year at all. For those who know me personally, you guys know what I went through, you know, the SEC, the bullying, and you guys know all about that. But I just want to let you guys know how I overcame those situations through God, you know, through Christ. So okay, well, let me start with the tithing first. Beginning of the year, I made a promise to God, or rather a deal. Let's call it a deal, you know, agreement, deal, whatever. Yeah, I was like, God, you know, this year, this is a very crucial year, right? It's like this year is very important, and I need to pass all of my modules so that I can graduate next year. So I need you to make that happen. And then I'm gonna tithe. I'm gonna be a consistent tither. You know, I'm going to every monthly tithe, and every Sunday tithe. I'm gonna be doing that, and it seemed really crazy at first. Like I was like, okay, why am I bribing God? What's going on? Okay, fine. Until I saw my marks increase, right? Until I started seeing a lot of improvements. I would do bare minimum in my assignments, guys. Literally bare minimum, like bare minimum. I'd be at rehearsals, know very well that I have an assignment, and then go tackle the assignment at night, submit, and be like, oh Jesus Christ. The marks come back distinction. I'm like, oh Jesus, oh right. I would have legal consultations for my legal practice, IUD 472. Literally, guys, I would just do the bare minimum, like I'm preparing. You know, after rehearsals, I'd come back, prep, go to sleep, 6:30, I'm up. There I am, law clinic, back, the marks, distinction. I'm like, God, I see you. I see. So that was in the first semester, right? I saw God rise up to the standard of his spirit in that regard, and he kept his end of the deal while I also kept my end of the stick. And then second semester came, right? Second semester. Oh, I passed all my modules in first semester. Okay, second semester, different modules and everything. Now things were a tad bit different here because I ran for SCC, SRC, under the portfolio of the legal officer, right? So I was like, I'm going to run for this because I mean, also once I'm in, I'm like secured a whole master's, and I don't think I need to work too hard for it, and because I'll be in leadership. Guys, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that at all. Well, I'm glad I did, actually. So during that period, you know how politics are, right? Dirty politics, smear campaigns and whatever. So it happened that my campaign was smeared. I was called a lot of hurtful things, and yeah, this morning I was actually going through my gallery and I came across all of those things, and I was like, this actually still hurts me. Oh, it does, it really does. But I'm better, I guess. I'm better, and I think that's what gave me the oomph to like speak, and or rather to make this video, just so to tell you guys about the goodness of God and all of that. Okay, fine. My campaign was smeared. I was called all sorts of names. Christian girl with a heart of stone, what apologist, something phobic, and all of those things, right? That was how the masses viewed me, and people who've never had one-on-one experiences and encounters with me. And I mean, if you're a first year and you've never had rare like one-on-one, you would obviously believe those things. You would obviously believe them, like you would. anyways, yeah, that was not good at all for my mental health. Whenever I would like go outside, people would be chattering and talking about me, and it was intense bullying, like that bullying that leads you to a point of suicide. I was on the verge. I never want to talk about this, but I was on the verge of unaliving myself. And then one of my friends, she's in NW, but even in Pretoria we are somewhat friends because we go to the same church, whatever. So she told me that her mom is praying for me, and I even want to cry as I talk about this. She told me that her mom is praying for me, and then she sent me the screenshots, and she recommended me some gospel music. And then I just started like praying in my room. I think I was back from writing ADR. I failed that test, by the way, because wow, I prayed, guys. I prayed, I prayed. Like, I had never depended on God as much as I did in that period. You know, I had like, my faith in him was never as strong as it was prior to to those events, you know, prior to all of that. So I prayed, hey, I prayed, and God was honestly my only comforter. You know, I could talk to people about it, but I would still feel like, oh, this still hurts. But after talking to Jesus, guys, I would feel a sense of comfort, and he would help me perceive things in a manner that he would perceive them. You know, I mean, we walk by faith and not by sight, right? So I started perceiving them in a faith point of view, and I think that's where I started getting better. Obviously it didn't happen overnight, but honestly, guys, after praying I would feel, okay, let me go and campaign. Okay, fine, fast forward, I lost. Jesus Christ, I lost. What do you mean, God? What do you mean I get to go through all of that bullying, all of that humiliation, all of that plethora of not so nice things, only for me to lose? Now you want the enemies to be happy now. It was not nice. I remember I was going to my intellectual property class, guys. I was an intellectual, no, I was actually an intellectual property, and then I'm viewing results, see that I lost. I keep on rechecking them because I'm like, what do you mean, God, what do you mean, God? And then I heard someone laugh at the bag. I was like, oh my Jesus Christ, this cannot be happening. This is straight up humiliation. You guys, okay, I was in my IP class, and then texted my aunt. I told her, ish, I lost, and then it hurts. Then she called me, and then I took my bags and I left that class. Did I even have a bag? No, I didn't have a bag. I just came in like this. And then I came into my room. I called my aunt. I cried even more. Started questioning God. It's like, God, what do you mean? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? And then in the process, I'm starting now to lose friends. I'm losing friends. Friends don't want to be associated with this character, this something apologist, this everything phobic, and people don't want to be associated with me because I will ruin their character. I mean, understandable, I guess, but very painful on my end. Very painful on my end. I started distancing myself and my classmates. Stopped going to church. I see the whole friends, but I stopped going to church. I stopped tithing for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, I think. Did my academics not start going south? Not because I was stressed, but I stopped going to church. I'm praying in my room, but like when the fire's over and done with, there's no one to like add to it. There's one adding fuel to the fire. I'm not keeping my promise to God, and God was also like, oh, okay, I'm a just God. I am a fair God. And he showed me that he's fair because I saw my marks were just and I was like, oh my Jesus Christ, okay, no, wait, let me rethink my life choices now. Let me get right with God. I started going to church. I tithed week 1, I tithed week 2. Week 3, I think we're busy with some bail application situation thingy that I was so unsure of. I got 52 out of 55. I don't remember, but I think I only got like 3 wrong on that bail application. And then I was like, Jesus Christ. But my heart's still broken that I lost. But yay. Fast forward, exams, still tithing. I passed. I remember I had my last 50 rand. literally my lost 50 bucks, guys. My lost 50 rand. And then I was like, you know what, God, I'm gonna give you this 50 rand. I'm gonna tithe with this, and then in return I'm going to need you to help me pass these two specific modules, local government and ADR. I'm going to need you to rise up to the standard of your spirit. I even have a picture, get it, like, guys, because it was so deep. And then he did just that. I passed all of my modules, and I'm graduating next year, and my faith in God has strengthened. Had I not went through all of that bullying, honestly, had I not went through any of those things, guys, I would still be a weak Christian. I would only praise God when things, okay, no, I'm not saying my relationship with him was like that, but I think it's a more of a dependence issue. I would have not been so dependent on God to do anything for me. At this point in my life right now, I know, like it says in the book of Psalm, that if you call out to the name of the Lord, he will help you. He's not just saying those things, guys. He is not just saying those things. God will help you in any situation that you face, in each and every trivial or big thing that you face, whatever obstacle, and he will help you. All you need to do is just to call out unto his name, the only name that saves. Yeah, I hope I wasn't too long. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be more consistent. I don't know what's next. I'm gonna probably be giving tips to like our prospective students on how to tackle this LLB degree, and my house parent is coming, guys. I think I'm getting kicked out. Bye.